Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Bitcoin morning update. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, and we shall go over to those Bitcoin charts. So yeah, Bitcoin on the 4 hour, as you can see, a nice forward check, a back check, and a paycheck in true textbook fashion there. So yeah, good to see. You could see we were testing these highs, holding at this high level. It was very likely, very probable that we were gonna basically test some upside. As you can see, we've got this level basically around 66,000 and then 68,000. We've got a 4 hour candle coming in soon. So are we going to see some acceleration up to potentially 66k in this next 4 hour 9 candle before potentially trading some sideways to down? We shall see. Are we just going to catapult straight up to 68k? Obviously we know today is the day of the of when two worlds collide, Finance 1.0 and Finance 2.0, and things are already hotting up in Finance 2.0 as well, between Binance and Coinbase. And yeah, things are getting interesting. It is getting like a bit of a soap drama, isn't it? So, but anyway, whatever brings attention to our little obscure corner of the financial world. But anyway, so there we go. Bitcoin looking good here. Like I said, coming on a 4 hour 9, we have broken up. We have got some levels to potentially accelerate into and tap, and then see what happens then. So that's kind of what I'm looking at there. But the big news for me is obviously you guys know how much I like Ethereum. Obviously partly is that due to due to a heavy investment in Ethereum backed cryptocurrency that shall not be named. You guys all know what it is. But anyway, my point is, with Bitcoin making this move and breaking up to new highs, the Ethereum Satoshi pairing is also moving upwards. So Ethereum is now moving up faster than Bitcoin is moving up at its highs, and that is obviously an interesting dynamic we don't often see. Often we see when Bitcoin gets when the focus is on Bitcoin and it's making its moves, it's breaking out, it's starting to trend upwards, it's at all-time highs. Altcoins and particularly Ethereum will suffer, but we're literally seeing the opposite. And that is particularly good, and obviously is bullish for Ethereum, because I mean, if Ethereum is going to rally when Bitcoin rallies and rally harder, we would still expect Bitcoin to basically rally. Sorry, we would still expect Ethereum to rally against Bitcoin, whilst Bitcoin is then consolidating and trading sideways still. There's no reason to suggest that we would then go down when Bitcoin's trading sideways. So Ethereum is looking good here, as you can see, broken out this channel. We had a swing failure below to the lower level. Obviously this was when Bitcoin started to make its move, and then then obviously swung all the way back up, as you can see, in true swing failure fashion. And yeah, we are now approaching this zone that if we get through, we're looking at big things for Ethereum. We are looking at that 8k end of year figure. Let's just do a price target from, I mean, we'll do it from here, basically, because the target would be the top of this channel, and then yeah, I mean, depending on where it comes in, we are looking about a 65% increase on Ethereum relative to Bitcoin. So if you want to assume Bitcoin is going to go up also, which you would probably be correct to assume, then yeah, we are looking at some big moves up in Ethereum. So let's have a look at it against that dirty fiat. But yeah, you can see once we broke above the level, consolidated a bit, and you can see we're now good. We're gunning for our target of deep into the 2Ks, deep into the 2Ks. So yeah, all looking fine and dandy there. What else? Anything? I mean, Bitcoin dominance, as you can see. diving still, diving down there. So yeah, that is obviously that is clearly good for the alts. We'll just have a quick are there signs of life in this chart? Are there signs of life? Is this finally going to be the bottom? As you can see, signs of these are green, guys. I don't know if you can see, we don't get these very often in this chart, but yeah, I mean, have we finally put in a bottom in this? Because do you know what, guys? As a crypto native, if Ethereum is going to go up against Bitcoin, and if Wise is then going to start going up against Ethereum, which obviously we've got catalyst coming up for Wise, then that could obviously be could make Wise has some nice moves basically. So yeah, we're seeing signs of life in this. So yeah, there we go. S&P, basically there it was, tap tower 1.618. I mean, we pretty much knew this was going to happen. It was like as it was as certain as you like, certain as anything can be. But obviously this is a important level now, important target. So are we going to pull back from here? Well, we shall see what happens now. Are we looking at a bit of I mean, Coinbase listing is clearly not going to pull this down, but are we going to see testing some sideways to down in stock markets? We shall see. The 10-year, as you can see, still just holding in there. One last thing we've got to look at on this chart is the DXY. Yeah, we're talking about this. Basically we got these levels, lose this level, we were then looking for the next level, which is basically exactly what happened, pretty much in a straight line. Little swing failure again above here, rejection, and then yeah, straight down. So that is what we wanted to see for the DXY, looking ever increasingly like this is going to be a medium term high, and then we are potentially gunning for some new lows. I mean, this level we're at pretty much, well, actually not this level, I mean lose this level here, which is the next one basically, then it's basically look out below, and yeah, obviously all this area can be obviously has a support in it, obviously you can see from all the price action, but the trend will be down, the overall longer term trend is down, and we're probably looking at attempting to take out these lows, and that would be incredibly bullish for everything against the dollar, seeing as that will be the dollar going down. So yeah, obviously we can see silver reacting nicely to this pull down. Gold, I do feel sorry for people in gold. Yeah, I mean, you just can't catch a break, can you? All the money printing, the dollar weakness, what's happening with Bitcoin relative to gold. Yeah, you got to feel sorry for those gold guys. Maybe they'll have their day one day. Like I said, gold is not, I didn't say, but yeah, gold is obviously traditionally like a risk-off asset. But yeah, I mean, is the new risk-off asset going to be potentially going to be Bitcoin? We shall see, because clearly at the moment and historically Bitcoin has traded as a risk-on asset. So yeah, we shall see what happens there. Not much else to say. We look at those stochastics that we said yesterday were looking relatively good. 4 hour getting very toppy here though, but are we going to get one last drive into that 4 hour 9? 10 hour, it always seems like the 10 hour takes ages to load. 10 hour make looking good here. Got room to run to the upside, looking strong. 12 hour looking good, daily looking good, 2 day looking good, 3 day looking good, 5 day looking good, weekly looking good, bi-weekly looking good, and monthly looking good. So that is, we don't very often see this, but that is a full house for the stochastics. And unlike a full house in cards, that isn't 4, that is like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot. It's a lot more iterations basically. So yeah, Bitcoin looking good. Are we going to get a big acceleration to this 409? Is it going to stop at 66? Is it going to stop at 68 or higher? What is going to happen? We have got a catalyst today. Is Coinbase going to absolutely blow the socks off basically anyone that doubts it are listing and just gonna 3x or something? Yeah, it'll be an interesting day to see how Bitcoin reacts. But yeah, I mean, Bitcoin is looking good. Coinbase is obviously isn't important. It is important. The Coinbase listing is obviously important, but it isn't the be all and end all for crypto. So whatever does happen today, we are still looking good, really, for the bull run into potentially, well, late this year, early next year, depending when the stuff hits the fan in basically the wider markets. So yeah, that is about it, guys. Not too much else to tell you guys. Remember, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.